Oh. Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are so glad you could join us for the second guided tour of the GNN website. Today, we will be walking through some exciting updates, and the highlight is that our new volunteer matching system, or VMS, which is a tool that makes it easier for member groups to post volunteer opportunities and connect directly with people who are ready to help. So we will show you how to submit an event so it appears on GNN's event calendar, how to manage and personalize your individual and group profile pages, how to participate in our forums to share ideas and spark conversations. So the tour itself will take about 45 minutes and it will be followed by a 30 minutes Q&A. And if you have questions along the way, please feel free to add them in the Zoom chat, and we will make sure to cover those questions during the demo or during the Q&A at the end. And now it is my pleasure to introduce GK, who is our user experience designer and content strategist. GK first joined GNN as a volunteer and later continued through his co-op training, and with more than 10 years of experience in user experience design and content strategy, he has been the driving force behind these new features. His passion for eco-friendly living and clear, user-friendly design has helped create a platform that is not only functional, but also welcoming and easy to use. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming GK, who will take us on today's tour of the GNN website.
Thank you, Zenaida, for that wonderful introduction. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. So let me just pull up my presentation. So we'll be having a website tour showcasing the new features of the GNN website. So here's what I'll cover in today's session. First, a quick look at the user experience research we conducted on the previous website in 2024. Next, I'll highlight key features of the new website designed to address issues that we've identified in the research. Lastly, we'll highlight important aspects or sections of the website, including the new features. So regarding the user experience research we conducted in 2024, we did the research to better understand how GNN site visitors interact with the website. And here's what we learned. When the research participants were prompted to reflect on their motivations, pain points, and unmet needs, a common theme emerged. So the desire to build or to use the website as a platform for building community connections where member groups and individual members can interact in a safe environment. We also found that site visitors value content that is easy to access, read, and understand. And through the research, we realized that there were inconsistencies in terms of experiences, especially in dealing with the site navigation and other functionalities of the website. So it highlights the need for a more intuitive design. And finally, while the modern and clean design of the previous website was appreciated, some users felt that the visuals could be stronger or more engaging. So to address the issues and unmet needs highlighted in these themes, we developed the following features. First, the volunteer matching system, or the VMS, launched recently or earlier this month. The VMS lets the user or the member group admins and or leaders post volunteer opportunities on the website, as well as it allows them to search for volunteers. Best of all, any members or any site visitors can access or search for volunteer opportunities. And then another feature is the networking and collaboration tools. Now, registered members can create their own profiles, interact with other members, follow member groups, or join them. And also, member groups now have the ability to, or now member groups have their own or their very own page on the website, and they can even customize it to some extent, while being able to share group updates and resources. Our improved events calendar is now more user-friendly or intuitive, and it now allows registered members to submit their own events. And lastly, the member forum is a new offering of the website, which is really just a space for, just a safe space for registered members to engage in meaningful conversations. So let's dive into the website tour. So let me just share my other screen. Okay, so when you enter the GNN Toronto.ca in the address bar, you will land on the homepage. So as you can see, so this is the GNN website. This is the homepage. Now the first section includes the GNN logo, which directs or redirects the site visitors to the homepage when clicked. It also includes the main navigation menu, which does not only allows you to move from one page to another, but it also provides you an overview of the website structure. So for example, we have the main sections of the website in the first level of the menu, such as the About Us, Our Network, Our Work, Events, Resources, and under each of these sections, we have several pages. And then also included in the navigation bar is the Join Us or the CTA or the Call to Action Join Us button, along with the global search. The set of links at the top is a secondary secondary navigation menu, which includes the donate, contact us, and the login links. Now, immediately below the main navigation, immediately below the header is the hero image, which displays important messages from GNN. And then the section below it talks about GNN, which provides access to the About Us page through these button here. And then we have a section dedicated to our member groups organized in categories of interest. For example, biodiversity, climate action, community engagement, and so on. So to view the full list of groups or member groups, just click this explore all members groups button. We also have a dedicated page for our dedicated section for the volunteer opportunities, which highlights the most recent volunteer openings on the website. And then it's followed by and if you select of events from our events calendar. And then the succeeding section is all about how to get involved with GNN, and then some featured news and views articles. And then if you want to subscribe to our newsletter, there's also a section for that here. And then the next section is for the GNN podcast. The last section is the footer, which includes important links and the land acknowledgement. Now, as you may notice, the homepage is really just a launchpad to other sections or pages of the website. It provides an alternative way to explore content, apart, of course, from using the main navigation menus here. All right, now before I showcase a few important and mostly member-only features, let me walk you through how to create an account with GNN. Now, to do that, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is just locate the registration form, which you may do so by clicking the login link at the top right corner of the page. Or, yeah, so you click that link and then click the sign up as individual member. And then you'll be presented with the registration form. Alternatively, you can also access this form by clicking the Join Us button present on every page of the website. And then once you are on this page, just click the Join Us as an individual member button. And that will bring you to the same registration page or form. Now, once you're on this page, just fill out the form. So for example, this one here, so I've already pre-filled it earlier. So once you filled out the form, just click the sign up button at the bottom. And that should redirect you to an acknowledgement page, which essentially tells you to check your website, to check your email and confirm your email address. So I'm going to do just that. So I'll check my email and then see or look for the email notification from GNN. So I see that there's one here. So I'll just click that and then click this link here. Now that will bring me back to the GNN site. So I don't have to do anything with the field here. I just need to click activate. And that's it. So I should now be able to log in using my newly created account. So let me just use my email. So whenever you successfully log in, you will always be presented with your personal profile. And from here, you can customize it, such as changing your profile photo. You just upload a new photo or take a new one using your camera. You can also change your cover photo. So just upload any file. So there's these suggestion here on what image should work best. So just follow that tip. So on your profile, you be able to explore. For example, currently, since it's a newly created account, I don't have any friends yet. So for me to add or to add friends, all I have to do is just to go to individual member page. So that's through the main navigation menu. So just select our network, individual members, and you'll be able to see the individual members directory. So here you can browse the list. And for example, you know someone and you'd like to connect with them. For example, this one, just click the profile photo. Yeah, profile photo. And then once you're under profile, you can either click this button here to add them as a friend. Or if you want to reach out to them, you can click this message button here to send a message. So there's a lot of features or functionalities on the personal profile to explore. So I'll leave that to you, with you to explore in your own time. So let's move on to the next feature, which is the volunteer matching system. All right. Now, as mentioned earlier, the volunteer matching system allows or serves both the member group admin or leader and the general GNN site visitors. Now, for example, you're a GNN member group admin and you want to post a volunteer opportunities. All you have to do is just to go to your member group page. So let me just go to that page. Mm. So let me just log in using another account that's um, a member group admin. So since volunteer matching system only allows member group admin to post volunteer opportunities, if you are a member group admin for your group and you want to have admin access, you need to contact the GNN team and ask for access. Otherwise, you won't be able to access this feature. Okay, so now that I'm logged in using my GNN member group admin account, so I wanted to post a volunteer opportunity for my group. For example, I'm connected with a Greener Future group. So I'll just go to our member group page. So that's either using the main navigation menu, simply go to our network and then click the member groups option. Alternatively, you can use the global search and just type the member group name. And then under the groups section, you should be able to find your group. For example, a greener future here. So if I want to post a volunteer opportunity, once I'm on the member group page, I just need to select the volunteer opportunities tab and then click the submit volunteer opportunity. So that should lead me to this form here. All I need to do is just to fill out this form and submit it. So for example, we wanna, let's try submitting a new volunteer opportunity. So for the opportunity title, I'll have digital designer because that's, for example, what we need for our group. And then I'm just gonna type in the new name of our member group and then a brief description of the role and then upload a photo, indicate the interest area by ticking relevant check boxes here. And then for the locations, I'm just gonna put remote because it's a remote role. For the format, the same is true for that. And then for the required skill, for this specific role, we need, for example, Canva familiarity. And then for the commitment duration, there are options here. And for this specific role, I'd select ongoing. And then for the role type, it's a support or action-oriented. And this one here, the last one, is very important. So we need to provide information on how prospective volunteers can apply. So for this one, maybe we just, for this one, we just want them to email us. So I'm adding the email address here and a sample subject just for us to be, for it to be easily found in our inbox. So once we've completed the form, just click the submit button. And that's it. So the GNN team will review the submission, and we are asking for maximum of 3 days to go through or review the submission. And once it's approved, it will automatically be posted on the website. So that's how to submit a volunteer opportunity. Now, another way VMS helps member groups is by allowing member group admins to search for volunteers. So again, this functionality is on the member group page. So just go back, let's go back to the member group page. So yeah, so now we're on the member group page. So instead of selecting volunteer opportunities, we'll select find volunteers. So it's a tab, it's the fourth tab here. And then under this tab, we have a few fields. So based on what we're looking for, so let's just fill out these field here. So we have interests or categories. So for example, let's say content creation, availability, let's say flexible. So I'm not really, since I'm looking for a volunteer for a remote role, so I'm just gonna leave it, or I'm just gonna search using these two criteria here. So I'm gonna click search next, the search button. And so the next page is the, or this page displays the volunteers that matches the search criteria I entered earlier. So using the criteria I entered, there's only one volunteer that matches. So if, for example, I want to check more volunteers, I can refine my search using these this new search button. And maybe I don't want this criteria. So when you refine your search, and then hit search, this search button, the search results will be updated as well. So now we have more matches. And from here, you can either message the prospective volunteer directly using these message functionality, or if you want to check their profile first, learn more about them, you may do so by clicking their profile photo and learn more about them. All right, so that's how to search for volunteers using the volunteer matching system. Now, for the general site visitors who are looking for volunteer opportunities, all they need to do is to is just use this global search functionality here and then search for any volunteer openings using, for example, a skill as a criteria. So typing digital design, I have the following listings here, which I can check. For example, let's try the first one, digital designer. So this is the full details of the volunteer opportunity. Alternatively, site visitors can browse current listings by going to the volunteer with us page. So that's done by, through the navigation menu. Just select our network and then volunteer with us option. And then you land on the volunteer with us page and then just look for the volunteer opportunities section. So here you can browse current listings and you can also do a more targeted search. Let's say, and yeah, so that's how to search for volunteer opportunities using the volunteer matching system. All right, so moving on, let me show you the improved events calendar. And to do that, we can access the events calendar by going to events and then selecting events calendar under that sub menu. So there are two ways to explore the content of our events calendar page. We can either browse through it manually through the calendar, or we can also use these events list here. So apart from browsing, we can also search for events such by using the global search. So you just need to type the events title. Let's say this one. And yeah, and then once you've inputted the search criteria, just go under events or look for the events you wanna explore under events. So let's say this one, Cherry Beach Nature Stewards. So that will bring you to the events page with the complete details. So here we have the date, time, the place, the event type, if it's a member group or not member group. And we also have a short description here and a link to more information. Now, if you're a registered member, you can submit events by going to the same page, the events calendar page, and clicking the submit your event button here. So this will direct you to the manage events page. And while on this page, you can click the add new button and simply fill out this form here and then click the submit event. So let's try submitting an event. So yeah, for the event name, let's say we'll have a tree planting event. And then if you're a member group admin and you're submitting an event for your group, you can associate that event with your group by clicking this drop down here and selecting your group. And then so let's move on to the date. So let's say this event is happening this Saturday. And let's also indicate the time. And for the location, it could either be a physical location or a URL. So let's select physical location. And then it's also advisable to add description for the event. And then for category, if this is a member group, if you're submitting for a member group related event, just select member group. Otherwise, just select other. And then for the event image, just select this one. And then once you're done filling out the form, just click the submit event button. And as simple as that, you'll be notified that you have successfully submitted your event. And all submitted events are subject for review and approval. Once approved, it will automatically be posted on the website, and you'll also receive an email notification that it's been approved. So that's how to submit an event. So while you're on the manage event, you can also delete any events that you've created, and you won't be able to edit events that are still pending approval. So you have to wait that whether it's approved or denied before you can do some editing. Okay, so that's it for the events or the calendar or the events calendar feature. Let's move on to the next feature. Okay. So I mentioned earlier that member groups have now their own page on the website. So I've already shown it earlier, but what I like to focus next is how to manage your member group page. So again, let's open our member group page. So let's just go to member groups and then select our member group. So on the member group page, you can do changes by or make changes by clicking or selecting these manage option here. And again, only member group admin or leader can do these changes. So while on these manage page, you can either update your group name, update your group description, or if you want to change your photo, this photo here, just select this option here under manage tab, and then that should allow you to upload a new photo. And then the same is true for the cover image, this image here. Just select this option, the cover image option, and that should and allow you to change that image. So just upload the new image file, and then that's it. And then as a member group admin, you can also manage members. So just click this option here, the members option, and that should redirect you to this page where you can either kick and ban member, promote to admin, so meaning grant that user admin access to your member page, or remove from group, or remove that user from group. And so that's it. So that's how to make changes on the member group page. Now, the last feature I'd like to share with you is the forum, is the online forum. So to be able to access the forum, you have to be a registered member. So this is our way to keep the forums secure. And to do that, or to access this forum, just go to and invite the main navigation menu. Just go to our network, forums, and then you'll be landed on the forum section of the website. So so currently, this is the list of forums that we have. And by the way, only GNN team member can add forums. So if, for example, you have any interesting forum theme in mind, just reach out to us and we'll create it for you. All right, so each forum has or consists of topics. So for example, the specific forum here, the community action and grassroots organizing, it has 3 topics. And unlike forums, topics can be created by registered members. So if you want to create a new topic, just add a new topic by filling out this form here. And then hitting the submit button. Okay. And each topic consists or contains, let's see, better. Yeah. So each topic contains threads. So threads are conversation among members. So for example, this one here. So Roslyn here started the thread, and then Scott responded to the thread, and then Roslyn responded to Scott's comment, and so on and so forth. So if you want to join the conversation, simply respond, or post your comment or respond to any existing comments here. Or if you want, you can also just create a top level comment by leaving your message here and hitting submit. So there's a lot of things to discover here. So I'll leave this up for you to explore. And that ends the demo. So if you want to learn more, let me share with you a link or a QR code that consists of a series of blog posts or how-to guides we prepared. So let me share that. Okay. Yeah, so to visit the how-to articles we prepared, you can scan this QR code or through the link that we'll be sharing in the chat box. So I'm not gonna yes, I'm not gonna return the floor back to Zenaida or Shan to facilitate the Q&A portion.
Thank you, DK. And now we are going to stop the recording. So if you want, you can turn on your cameras again.